You're listening to the One Man Show Network. Welcome to the MMA Fight Picks Podcast with your host, Aaron Weinbaum.
Hey kids, welcome to the MMA Fight Picks Podcast, a special live Saturday edition. We're going to pick some fights for UFC Minneapolis, but what's special about this, my man Vince Pichel is on the card, and he's going to help me out, man. How are you doing?
What's up, man? I'm good, Aaron. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I've known about you for a long time. Obviously, I'm a big fan of the MMA Roasted podcast, where you sometimes frequent, and I'm a fan of your fights too. So it's just really cool.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. But I got a couple questions before we start picking fights. I mean, you fight in 1 week, which is really cool. Of you to be doing this. It probably takes your mind off of things, I guess. But everything's going good. How's the weight cut going?
Weight cut's good. I'm at 166.
Nice.
It's gonna be an easy weight cut for me, which I super enjoy. My body's good. I'm not banged up or hurt at all. I got no injuries. Not even any kind of real soreness going on. So in that aspect, I'm super healthy. I'm super good. I've been lifting again, so I got a little of my explosiveness, my strength back. I'm feeling great, man. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to go. I wish it was this weekend, honestly.
Oh, wow. You looked ripped, man. You looked ready to go.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm just curious. So, you're a week out from the fight. So, what's your routine? Is it basically all about the cut? Well, it's not going to be all about the cut. You don't have that much to go. But is it just, relaxing your body, getting ready to go?
Yeah, that week I'm out there, I just do just mental preparation kind of stuff. I only cut weight the day before the weigh-ins, and then maybe a few pounds on the day of actual weigh-ins. A lot of guys I know actually cut weight that whole week, which kind of sucks. And I don't like to do that. I don't like to drain my body of too much water. I don't like to dehydrate myself that much. So I do a lot of it through nutrition. I do have the PI and Trifecta hooking me up this time with a meal prep and stuff. So that's been a big, huge help in my weight.
Cool.
Because before it's just all trial and error, man. I've just done it myself. I've never had a nutritionist. I've always just did my own research, knew what was good, what wasn't good, and kind of just winged it from there. So everything's coming together. I got people planning stuff for me now, which takes a lot of stress off me. Selling shirts again like I always do to support me. So everything's good. Everything's good.
I saw that. Now, I guess before we talk about that, so I guess I've been kind of messing with you on Twitter for maybe a year or so or two with the Iaquinta
Realty. A little longer than that.
Probably, but it's all in good fun, man. It's
I enjoy
sport.
It.
But
what I think's funny is people when I talk shit back to you and I'm I banter back with you. People are like, it's not really Al, right? And then I'm like, how fucking dumb are you to think that I'm that stupid that I think it's actually Al? I know Al, and I know his Twitter and all his shit, so I know if it's him or not, but whatever, people, I don't know.
You'd be surprised how many people follow. Not to get any details, but Ali Abadiz sent me a message the other day. It was just totally random. And I got it got suspended, and I had to change a whole bunch of stuff. It says, Raging Al forgery or something like that because it kept kicking me off of Twitter, so... You'd be surprised still.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people fall for the gimmicks. So, and I shall continue. And Al's a super good sport with it too. So.
Al's a pretty fun guy, so I'm sure he enjoys it a litof bit too.
Yeah, yep. And you two got a little history, which makes it a little funner. So,
right. I know that's why I really enjoy it too, because I like to kind of play off that a little bit. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it.
Awesome. Well, let's get to some of these fights. We got first up in your division, Jared Flash Gordon, friend of the podcast, versus Dan Moret. Now Jared came off that tough loss. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Against the guy that I fought last, right? Or I fought
Joaquim Silva.
Yeah. Dude, I don't want to call him out. I do kind of want to call him out and talk shit, but I'm pretty sure that motherfucker was juiced to the gills when I fought him, dude. I have never hit someone and seen their eyes cross that many times and them just eat those kinds of shots. That dude was a fucking bull. I don't know what he's eating. I don't know if he wants to blame the horse meat over him, but shit, dude.
The horse meat.
I don't know. Something was up with that guy. I'm pretty sure they should have tested that dude, but I don't think they did.
Oh, wow. And then so you got Dan Moret. I don't know a whole lot about him except he's coming off of 2 losses, Alex White and Gilbert Burns. So, interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, Moret's a bigger dude. He's taller. He's got a little bit of reach on Gordon, but Gordon's a very good. He's a very good fighter.
Yeah.
I kind of enjoy watching him fight. He's a game fighter, so I like watching him fight.
He's super tough. He doesn't give up, that's for sure. I mean, that last fight,
Yeah.
he went until there was.
He broke his arm, didn't he?
I
Wasn't
don't.
an arm broken or something?
No, it was. I think it was his hamstring. Wasn't it?
Oh shit! Even worse.
Yeah, because I'm not sure how that happened, but yeah. So who are you thinking in this one?
I'm gonna go Gordon. I gotta go with Gordon.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna go Flash Gordon. Yeah, I totally support him. He's a good fighter. He's exciting to watch. And to be honest, I don't really know much about Dan Moret either. So
I don't either.
And he's a tall dude. So right now I'm like, fuck the tall, lanky dudes. I'm going for Gordon.
Awesome. Next up, we got Eric Anders. I guess he's at light heavyweight now. Yeah, this.
It says middleweight on here.
Really?
Yeah, it's light heavy.
Yeah, I guess. Gosh, I can't.
Vinicius Moreira.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
Moreira? I don't even know how to say that. Those guys are weird.
Vinicius Moreira. How about that? We'll try that.
I like the name Vinicius, but
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with my way, Eric Anders. Eric Anders is a beast, and I like his persona. I like his personality. I think he's a super cool dude, and I love his fighting style. And he's a beast, like I said. So I'm gonna go Anders on that one.
Yeah, man. I hope we don't agree on every one. That'll be boring. But like this guy, this guy's like 9-2. He's coming off a loss. I've never even heard of anyone he's fought, like Alonzo Menfield. You know, Eric Anders too, like, and maybe he is better suited for light heavyweight. I thought he might have had that win against Lyoto Machida, and then, you know, he had that loss. Gosh, the one before.
Oh
this.
shit, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh, he lost to
Khalil
Alonzo Menfield.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Roundtree?
Yeah, Roundtree last.
January 19th. When did he fight Roundtree? Saturday, January 19th is the last fight against Menfield.
Am I the wrong guy?
Talking about Vinicius or Eric? Are you talking about Eric Anders?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong guy. I'm retarded.
It's all good, man.
I mean,
so he lost to Khalil, and I believe that was at 205 pounds also. Before that, he had that split loss to Elias. That was at middleweight.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, he fought Roundtree at light heavy. It says here the middleweight. It's going to be a middleweight fight. Him and Vinicius.
Really?
Vinicius, it says middleweight. I have middleweight on mine.
Okay, I like it better if it's middleweight for sure.
I don't know if you can even see it, but
yeah, I can.
I'm showing middleweight.
All right, so middleweight.
Eric Anders is a beast. I'm going Eric Anders.
Me too.
Gotta go with your boy.
Your boy. I didn't like that Thiago Santos fight. I know he didn't have to cut weight, but he flew to Brazil.
Yeah.
Like, literally less than a month after beating Tim Williams at middleweight. I don't care. Even if he's got a small weight cut, I guess that flight to Brazil is brutal. Thiago Santos is a killer anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, some people, man, like Eric Anders might be one of those guys. Like, honestly, I'm one of those guys that if I get off a plane, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, super jet lagged. I don't really feel jet lag like that. Like, when I went to New Zealand, it was a 13-hour flight, I think, or something like 14 hours. When I got off the plane, I was like, shit, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, they were a day ahead, but only 5 hours behind me, like my normal time. And, I mean, that's not too much, but I don't know. I like, that kind of stuff doesn't really affect me, I guess. I don't know.
That's cool. But yeah, I don't know. The only thing that happens to me off a plane is I have to pee for like a day, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, and then you got to stay on the plane for like 10 minutes, wait for them to, like, unload everyone. And everyone's going slow as shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, just get off this fucking plane so I can take a piss, or I'm just going to piss right here in the damn aisle.
I know. All right. Also in your division, a lot of lightweights on this, man. I like this. This is cool. Drew Dober versus Marco Polo Reyes. I love that. Marco.
Yeah. That one's kind of a tough one. I'm kind of going towards Marco Polo on that one.
Yeah.
Drew Dober's a tough dude. But I don't think he has. Drew Dober's a strong, tough dude, and he's there to fight. But I don't think he has a technique to really stop or deal with Marco Polo. I think Marco Polo's going to take it.
Really? Well, see, I don't know, man. Let's see. Drew Dober, I guess he last lost to Beneil Dariush, and that's no joke. But then he's got wins over John Tuck, Frank Camacho, Josh Berkman. Wow, that must be good. That's July 2017, so he hasn't been that active, I guess. And then. Marco Polo just lost to, I don't know who this guy is, Damir Hadzovic. I don't know who that is. Oh, and he beat the Steamroller.
Who is that?
I don't know. Damir?
Oh, that's me. That's me. Okay.
Oh.
I'm hearing
Sorry.
shit.
Sorry.
I'm hearing noises in my.
He's got to win over the Steamroller, Matt Favola. Is he so Marco Polo, is he the guy that popped recently? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Did he? I don't know. Let me see. Let me do some research here.
I don't know. Somebody that the Steamroller fought popped afterwards. So I don't. Maybe that was not it. I don't know. But I think just strength of schedule. Oh man, this is tough. But I think I'm gonna disagree with you here. He did lose a
first one.
Yeah. First one, Drew Dober.
No, he didn't get popped.
That's not him then. I can't remember who that is.
Nah, someone else.
All right, so I'm
I don't see
going.
anything on it.
I'm going to go with
Dober.
Dober, strength of schedule.
Okay.
I mean, he just lost to Benny. Polo lost to Vic. It's kind of a toss-up here, but I think just to disagree with you, I think I'm going to have to.
Just to create that controversy.
Yeah.
What a dick.
I know, right? All right.
Cool. I do the same shit.
I'm gonna skip over your fight right now because since you're on the podcast, that makes you the main event. So
you know who I'm gonna pick.
Well, I know who. I hope I know who you're gonna pick. This could be bad, but this is a weird one, man. And I don't see how I disagree on this one. But Damian Maia versus Anthony Rocco Martin. I mean, Damian Maia does nothing but fight all the killers in the welterweight division. I mean,
he's how old is he now? He's old. Isn't he like in his 40s now?
Hey man, that's not old. No,
I know it's really not that old. I'm fucking 36. Well, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but you know what I mean.
He's 41. I'm 45. It happens, man. No, he's 41. So yeah, I mean he's up there. And then Rocco, I believe, is Antonio Rocco Martin. He's a youngin'. He was born in '89, so interesting.
Oh dang, yeah.
He's a youngin'. Is '89?
Jeez, that one I might.
29. Yeah, that's still young. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Shit, I was born in '82. It's 7 years younger. 29.
I'm glad I didn't have to see Damian Maia, Diego Sanchez. I was a little worried about that because that was going to happen for a while there.
I don't honestly know why that was going to happen. Well, they're both welterweights, but
yeah,
I feel like Diego's a small welterweight, and I feel like he should only take welterweight fights against guys that are smaller welterweights.
I know.
Damian Maia's not a small welterweight, and he is just an animal on the ground.
I guess Diego's fighting Chiesa at 170 next, so I don't know when that fight is.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Chiesa.
Oh, damn! That's gonna be a good one. I want to see. I want to see that one.
He looked like a killer.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
Gonna be a good one. Mike Chiesa's looking good too. He posted a photo on his Instagram where he's like got abs now, and I'm like, what the fuck is that, dude? I'm used to seeing like the Cody McKenzie kind of Mike Chiesa with the fucking belly and shit. Doesn't really have any kind of abs or muscle definition. He's just kind of like a weird, lanky Fedor looking dude.
He looked like the sausage and muffin with egg guy in Big Daddy. What's his name? Steve Buscemi. Yeah.
Steve Buscemi. Oh my god.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Shit.
Listen, man. If I'm going here, I mean, how do you pick against Damian? And that guy fights nothing but killers. His last 3 losses are all guys that are either interim title holders or challenge for the belt or the current champion. So it's Kamaru, Colby Covington, and Tyron are his last 3 losses. Before that, he beats Masvidal, Carlos Condit, Matt Brown, Gunnar Nelson, Neil Magny. I mean, it's a who's who list here. And then go ahead.
Jeez. I honestly I really want to go Damian on that one, but I think Anthony's going to take that because Damian Maia, in my eyes, his Achilles heel of a fighter is an explosive guy.
Really?
Like a younger, explosive, fast-moving guy. All the guys that he's lost to are explosive, more explosive guys. And the guys he hasn't lost to, like the guys he'd be like Masvidal and those types of guys, they're not really explosive guys. They're grinder-type guys. And I don't see Anthony Rocco coming out there trying to grind him down slowly like that. I see him coming out trying to finish him quick because he's just a young buck. You know what I mean? He's all got that testosterone. He's a cockstrong. You know what I mean? He's like one of those guys still to me.
He's got.
So I kind of think Anthony might surprise him.
He's got a few submission wins too, so maybe that's enough. I don't think he's going to submit Maia, but maybe it's enough to keep him out of some positions. But
yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't spare that far, but I definitely don't think he'll submit Damian Maia.
Unless Damian Maia starts losing his people lower on the card, I got to go with Damian on this. But I like the dialogue here. I like the fact that we're disagreeing a little bit here. Now this fight,
Yeah, I'm gonna go Anthony on that one.
All right.
I'm gonna go Anthony.
Maia. All right.
I love Maia, and I really
do
want
too.
Maia to win because like he's been fighting forever, and I like came up fighting watching him fight,
Yeah.
and to me he's one of the most dangerous dudes on the ground. Like him and like Verdum,
Mm-hmm.
to me are like two super dangerous guys on the ground that no matter what happens in a fight, if it goes to the ground, like I'm not worried about those guys on the ground. I'm not worried about them just getting the shit kicked out of them on the ground.
All right.
But like I said, Anthony Rocco, man, he's young buck. He's got that explosiveness in him. I think that's gonna take out Maia.
All right. We'll see what happens.
I
Now,
hate to see it, but I think I'm gonna see it.
it's got to happen sometime. But I hate to see him be a journeyman too, because he can beat anyone that's not 1, 2, or 3. I think in that division. But we'll see what happens, man.
And easily too. Like his skill set is just almost second to none, honestly.
All of a sudden, now this next fight, this could be, well, I don't think it'd be for an interim belt, not this short a notice, but it certainly could be for a number 1 contender fight in the weight class that Henry Cejudo saved, the flyweights. Did you see her Formiga versus
Benavidez?
Yes, Joseph Benavidez. Ew.
I don't know Formiga too well,
No.
but I do know Benavidez. Let me look a little bit on Formiga here.
Yeah, so
Let me just do a little bit of my research.
Do
Yeah,
it.
he's got little ass arms, 67-inch reach. Jesus.
yeah.
Oh, both these guys are 34, same age, huh? The records are pretty similar too.
Yeah. I think if you go strength to schedule,
see.
Benavidez has had. Don't forget now, Benavidez has a win over the champ,
Yeah, he does. He beat DJ.
and he's weird that he lost to Sergio Pettis. Let's see the killers that he has beaten here. Zach Mikoski, he's no slouch.
Oh, is that Fun Size? That dude?
I
His
think
nickname's
so.
Fun
Yeah.
Size?
Yeah.
Honestly, I loved watching when he came out. I loved watching him.
Yeah. He lost twice to Demetrius, but everyone loses to him
Yeah.
except for Henry here this last time. But I don't think he lost that.
Yeah,
either.
Dominic Cruz. Actually, Dominic Cruz has a good win over him too.
Yeah.
My boy Dom beat him.
Yup.
Beat him for the 35 title, but
That's right.
nonetheless, he beat him.
Yeah. So then you got Formiga here, which I don't know. He's got to win over Sergio Pettis. Also, Ben Nagayan. I like Ben Nagayan. And then Figueiredo. I can't say it. I can't do it. División Figueiredo. I tried twice now. I can't do it. But
Honestly, geez, now when I kind of want to go Benavidez,
Yeah.
and it's just like a biased opinion because I know Benavidez. He's a super cool dude, and I always want to root for him. He's one of Faber's guys. He's an alpha male guy.
yeah,
Those guys are all really cool, fun guys. So I want to vote for him.
he
I'm gonna
used
go
to
for
have
Benavidez.
back in the day when everyone just started out on Twitter. He had like the best Twitter of like I thought
Oh,
of
yeah.
all the MMA fighters. He had the Joby Awards or whatever, and he would give those out
Oh
every
my
year.
god.
That's going way
Him,
back.
yeah, and him and Buckles and Danny Castillo.
Yeah.
Those dudes, like when those dudes are together, they're a good time.
Really? I bet, man.
Yeah, they're a good time. On Tough, when those guys came to the house on Tough and party with us, like it was fun, man. I had a fun time with those guys. Like just super fun, easygoing guys that are just fun to be around and hang out with. They're cool dudes.
What's that like, man? In that house, I mean, you had some interesting fellas in there. You had Chiesa, I think you had Al Quinta.
Yeah, Al was in there.
Yeah.
James Vick was in there.
Oh, right.
Sam Cecilia. Let me see. Damn, there was a lot of people in there. I was actually trying to go over names the other day with people, and I felt like I was forgetting people.
Yeah.
I actually have it up. I have it up on my wall. The guys that were on there because I have all my raps and stuff. But
Oh, really?
yeah, I have like a shadow box. Let me see if you can see it. I have a shadow box in my room. See it on the wall right there?
Yeah.
You can probably just see a little bit of it above my
see a
little
little bit,
purifier. But those are all my wraps and gloves from the Ultimate Fighter
Oh, that's
in a
cool.
shadow box.
So it was a good experience for you.
Yeah, and I got all my other wraps from other fights right there up on my wall.
Oh, that's awesome, man. I do see
So I
those.
save them. I put them in shadow boxes and stuff. Keep them, just for mementos. Who knows? One day if I have kids and those kids have kids,
Yeah.
like just give it to them. Let them know their great granddad was a badass and fucked some people up in his time.
Well, have I ever told you the time I knocked this guy out so bad?
Oh man, I have so many good stories like that too. So many good fight stories from
I
like
bet.
before fighting even.
That's awesome, man. Oh, shit. Where the hell were we? Oh, yeah. Joey and Juicy.
Oh, Benavidez and Formiga.
Yeah, I think I got Benavidez on this, man. I think,
Yeah, same.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is his last run, and he's probably putting everything he can into this fight, I hope. But, you know, how do you say he doesn't get a shot at the title if he wins this? I mean, he's got to win over the current champ. And I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
definitely. And he's a journeyman too. He's been around for a long time, and
He
he's
really
beat a
has.
lot of good guys.
Yeah. He's one of those guys, though, that just loses to, you know, 1, 2, and 3. So let's see what happens. I think he might be number 3. So we'll see,
Yeah.
man.
But you know what, too? Like, I imagine he's kind of in camp with Faber right now. You know what I mean? Or has been in camp with Faber,
Mhm.
getting ready and stuff. So I bet those dudes kind of have like a little, how can I say? It's like an old man's club going on. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of just using that motivation with each other to push each other and get each other in shape for their fights. So I'm excited for it. I hope Benavidez comes out like the old Benavidez and does well. I hope he does really well.
And I'd imagine if he's training at Alpha Male, rather, I'd imagine Faber's been training with him because he's coming back against Ricky Simone.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm super excited for that. Like me and Ricky Simone have the same manager, so
Oh, yeah?
I kind of feel bad that I'm rooting for Faber.
Oh,
But like Faber's my boy. I love Faber. He's a
Yeah.
cool dude. I honestly didn't like him on the show
oh yeah,
because like here I'll tell you a little insider story.
yeah.
So before going to Ultimate Fighter, Big John had told me, he's like, hey man, he's like, expect to be on Faber's team. I'm like, why? He's like, I talked to Faber, you know, I told him about you. So Faber said that he's going to go ahead and pick you. Just go out there, fight, do your thing, and Faber's most likely Faber's going to pick you. So I'm like,
Wow.
cool. So I do the thing. I fought Cody Pfister, starch that dude. You know what I mean? And then Faber doesn't pick me. Dominic Cruz picks me. So we're partying at the house one day, and we're all drinking and shit. And Faber's over there, and I'm like talking to him. Actually, okay. So we're at the house, we're partying, whatever. And I bring it up to Faber. I'm like, hey Faber, like I kind of got a bow to pick with you, buddy. He's like, what? I was like, I don't want to like talk shit, but what the fuck's your problem, dude? Like, Big John told me to talk to you. You're gonna pick me, but I was like, you didn't even pick me, man. Like, what the fuck's the deal?
Yeah.
He's like, well, listen, man. Like this and that. And I was like, don't bullshit me. Like, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, miss me with that shit. Like, just tell me what's up. Why didn't you pick me?
Yeah.
He's like, well, honestly, like all these other guys, like I knew who these guys were. They had a lot of hype. And he's like, I was gonna pick certain guys that actually lost, so it kind of threw my picking this and that. So I'm like, okay, so you basically played fucking crowd favorite with your picks, and that's the way you pick people, huh? He's like, well, and I was like, it's cool, it's whatever, dude. I was like, just so you know, I'm fucking your dudes up. Anyone you match me against, I'm breaking their fucking heads, dude. Like I'm cracking skulls.
Yeah.
So like, I'll just fuck with them like that. But then one time, that was actually before. Was that before I fought Kofor? I think that might have been after I fought Kofor.
Yeah.
So before I fought Kofor, I was coming out of the Ultimate Fighter gym, and Faber was coming in. Like we would leave as they came in. You know what I mean? Like we had time slots when we had the gym. So I'm walking out, and I had to go back in and get something. So I ran back in. I forgot something. I don't remember what it was, but I'm walking back out. I'm crossing paths with Faber. Faber straight shoulder checks me as we cross paths. So I'm like, boom, he hits me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bam! I just threw his ass into the wall.
Whoa.
He was like, whoa, what's up, man? Calm down. I was like, what's up with you, motherfucker? I was like, I ain't no fucking punk bitch. Like,
Wow.
you didn't come here and fucking shoulder check me like that. You got nothing coming. I'll knock your fucking ass out. So then he's like, whoa, man, I'm just playing. Like,
What?
cool, man, it's cool. I was like, all right. I was like, well, just so you know, like, I ain't no fucking punk. Like, come at me wrong, dude. I'm going to come at you just as wrong, dude. Like, don't fuck around.
Well, you
Like,
have
I'm in fight mode right now. And then, like, I ended up actually, that was right before I fought Kofor.
Yeah.
Because then he was picking me next to fight Kofor.
Wow.
And I remember everyone was tweeting me, like, Faber wants you to fight Kofor because your wrestling sucks and Kofor's going to take you down and kick your ass and yada yada. But then in that fight, I ended up taking Kofor down and beating the shit out of him on the ground. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny.
So
But
technically,
since then, me and Faber are cool. Like, we're super cool. Like, I love Faber. He's a cool ass dude.
well, technically, you have a win over him. So there you go.
Yeah, I do.
You heard it here first. Mitch Pichel has a win over Uriah Faber. In case you didn't know, you heard it here first on the MMA Fight Picks podcast. Awesome, live on Periscope. All right, man, cool. All right, this one, the co-main event here: Francis Ngannou versus Junior Dos Santos.
Oh, this is actually the main event now. Woodley pulled out of the fight.
I was
Which,
teasing.
shocker.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Oh yeah. Not Not a
I
big
like Woodley, but I feel like he's always finding excuses to pull out of fights because maybe he's superstitious about it, or maybe he's trying to get a stupid ass rap career going, which sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know what his deal is, but I feel like he pulls out of fights for wrong reasons sometimes.
Yeah. Man, anyway, Ngannou, Junior Dos Santos. Yeah. You know, you got Ngannou. Anything he touches turns to dust. I mean, literally. I mean, he knocked Alistair Overeem out of his body.
I thought he killed Overeem. I thought Overeem died that night.
That was
I thought he died.
Did you see that meme too? Like where it showed like him ghosting out of his body.
Yeah, dude. People are so fucked up on the internet, dude.
I love
the internet is such a fucked up place.
That was, man.
But that shit was cool. That was good. That was really good.
And then Junior looking like Junior here lately, you know. Derek Lewis, Tai Tuivasa. That Derek Lewis fight where he hits him in the stomach and Derek acts like he's dying and he goes back in and Derek takes his hands off his stomach and tries to punch at him real quick. But then,
he tries to bust yell Sam Stone on him.
Oh my gosh. But you know, both these guys have losses to Stipe. Man, Francis, I don't know. You got the whole hands turning people into dust thing going on there, and he's got some good wins.
I know you want to go Francis, don't you? I'm going JDS on this one. I'm going JDS.
I'm not going Francis. I want to go Francis.
Oh, really?
I think JDS. I think JDS knows not to get in the pocket with him. He's not going to bum rush him like Kane and try to take him down. I mean, Kane just got touched. I was like, boop, and he was just done.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Kane. I don't know Kane. I don't know his camp or what he's been going through, but I feel like Kane wasn't Kane in that fight. That wasn't the normal Kane that we're used to seeing. And I don't know if it's old age or lack of fighting or. I mean, I don't believe in ring rust, so I don't want to say ring rust, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it was, but I just knew in that fight right away Kane wasn't Kane, and you could tell right away. I could tell right away Kane wasn't Kane in that fight.
I think Junior is skilled enough to keep the distance, or he can keep Ngannou a little bit at bay because he's got the feet too. You know, he does have kicks.
Yeah, he does. He's got footwork. He's got legs. And you know what? JDS has knockout power too, man. Don't forget, he's the one that put Kane down the first time. He's the first one to put Kane down. Like, Kane was untouchable until JDS hit him with that overhand right. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Like, that's why I'm going JDS. Like, I feel like he's got a fire underneath him again, and he wants to kind of redeem himself a little bit for his past and kind of the fights that he lost that he feels he shouldn't have lost. So I definitely want to go. I'm going JDS on that one.
All right, man. I can't disagree. I like the experience factor. But like I said, if he does something stupid and rushes in, dust.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dust.
Dust. All right.
Dust.
The real main event, man. Vince Pichel versus Roosevelt Roberts, the Predator. 25, 6'1". You know, I don't know, man. I really never heard of this guy, but he's got a lot of wins. He's got all wins. So what do you? He's
got all wins. He's got a lot of steam behind him. You know, I'm sure he's got a pretty good sized chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But these fucking hands break bricks, and that's what he's got on his shoulder. I'm gonna break that too.
break him. So now, is this guy mainly a wrestler or is he a stand up guy?
I would say he's kind of like an all-around guy. You know what I mean? He's not like really standoutish in any one aspect of his fighting. You know what I mean? He's got decent hands. He's got good kicks. He's got decent jits, and he's got decent wrestling. So I don't want to you know what I mean? I feel like he's a good all-around guy. I don't I'm not going to say he's very good at this one thing because I don't see him that way. I just feel like he's a very good all-around guy.
He's got 3 wins by guillotine, so that's
he's got a very good guillotine. But then again, like the guys that he's guillotined, they're sticking their fucking heads there, and he's not really setting up. He's just so tall that he's able to reach over and just strangle him. So, and you know what I mean? I'm not a dumbass. I'm not gonna fall for that dumbass shit. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm planning to go in there and knocking his fucking head off.
All right.
He's a taller dude, but he only has 1 inch of reach on me, which I was kind of surprised by. So I was kind of expecting it to be just a shitty fight where I have to just take some shots to get in on this guy to land some punches. You know what I mean? But knowing that he only has 1 inch reach on me, like that's kind of that to me. That gives me a lot more confidence because I've had to spar and use James Vick as a training partner for 3 fucking months, and that was a pain in the fucking dick to get in on that guy. Like, his arms are stupidly long where he hits you, and I can't even kick him at the range he could punch me at. So, like, that was a pain in the ass having to fight that dude for 3 fucking months.
Yeah.
But, you know, ain't nothing I haven't done before. But, yeah, I'm like I said, everyone knows my style. Everyone knows what I'm out to get. You know what I mean? I'm not playing some bullshit game where people don't know what I'm out to do. I'm out there to knock this dude's fucking head off. So that's going to be my plan.
Oh, wow. All right. So the official pick is Vince Pichel by decapitation.
Yeah, he kept first person to kill a man in the octagon.
Damn, you heard it here first. We really don't want anyone to die, but you know, yeah.
I don't want him to really die, but.
All right, now this is the most important question of the night. So you win this fight in what sounds like to be spectacular fashion. Who you calling out next?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm sick of calling out Al because he keeps dodging me and he's playing a little bitch card on it. Like, I don't know what his deal is. Like, and when we fought in the Ultimate Fighter, I was injured in the fight, and he knew I was injured, and he picked that apart on me. So when we talked afterwards, another funny story. After the Ultimate Fighter, he fought. I didn't fight on finale because of my injury, but he fought Mike Chiesa, ended up losing in the back. He was getting stitches, and I had to go in the back to get stitches taken out from the fight. So I was in the back, and I was like, "Hey, Al!" And you know what? Al was injured when he fought Mike Chiesa. So
really,
when he fought me is when he tore his patella.
Ooh.
And when he had that surgery, and he was out for, I don't know how long he was out for, but I put him out for a little bit, that patella injury. And I'm sure when he fought Chiesa, it made it worse, or, you know, who knows what made it worse or not. But I know he definitely suffered that injury in my fight. We talked about it. But in the back, I was like, "Hey, Al, man, like, good job, man. Like, no hard feelings. Like, you're a cool fucking dude. I like you and all, but I'm glad you fucking lost. I'm glad you lost." And then, what's his name? Matt Sayers right there, give me a dirty ass look. Him and Ray Longo, and I'm like, "What's up, fat boy? You want some too? Like, I'll talk shit to you too, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are, dude. No one can take a hit. Like, as soon as I throw a punch you, we'll see how many hits you can take. I don't give a fuck. You better kill me if you're gonna strangle me."
Nice.
But so that was kind of funny. And then like they're all like, "Whoa, calm down, guys. Calm down, guys." I'm like, "I am calm. I'm just playing this guy now. That's how I am."
Shit, you should call out whoever you want, man. I think I'll call out like Al or call out Connor and say, "Hey, look, I need a tune-up fight."
I need a nice little warm up. I heard your little battered housewife still from that last beating Habib gave you.
Oh no, I can't. I can't talk shit about Al.
Honestly, like I'm expecting. I was talking about Al. I was talking about Connor right there.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know, man. Everyone's always asking me too, like, who do you want to fight next? Who do you want to fight next? And to me, I don't really give a shit as long as I fight. I just like fighting, you know what I mean? And of course, I want to fight like the bigger name guys, the guys who are going to be exciting fights. And after the Gregor fight, I don't want to fight some fucking guys who's going to be afraid to fight me like Gregor did. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't expecting Gregor to be so afraid of striking with me that he just wrestle foxed me the whole time. Like, that was kind of a shitty fight, you know what I mean? I made a mistake and he capitalized on it, so, like, you know what I mean? Good job. Like, I'm not trying to put it down as win or anything. Like, I made a mistake and he caught me, but I wasn't expecting to be such a coward in the fight, you know what I mean? And they told me afterwards, like, we weren't going to plan on staying with you at all, so I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's kind of a good confidence booster for me because that tells me, like, I already knew people adjusted to me in the fights instead of me having adjusted them. So that right away tells me that people are afraid of me and my skill set. So that gives me another huge confidence. But honestly, anyone that's fun to fight. I was trying to get a fight with Dan Hooker. But it didn't play out. It didn't materialize. So maybe after Roosevelt Roberts, maybe me and Dan can run it up. You know what I mean? That'd be a fun fight. Dan would be a fun guy to fight. It's kind of a double-edged sword though because all my Maori, all my Kiwis, you know what I mean? I got a lot of Kiwi love going on, and Dan's a Kiwi, so like I know there's going to be like a side picking thing going on there with the Kiwis and whatnot, but you know it's all good, man. Like it's nothing but respect. When I called out Dan and when I told Dan I'd fight him, I just think he'd be a fun, exciting fight. You know what I mean? I don't typically call out people because I don't like them and I want to just kick their ass. I call out people that I think would be a good and fun fight that people would like to see. And also a fight that's more my style, you know what I mean? That'd be fun. Right. That, you know, we can go back and forth and have a good fight. Put on a show, because that's what it's all about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, baby.
I mean, I want to win, but I also want to put on a show, and I want to be an exciting fighter. I don't want to be one of those guys who's known as, like, a lame fighter, you know what I mean? But then again, I don't want to be like Justin Gaethje either and have, like, brain damage by the time I'm fucking 30, even though I'm past 30. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really have anyone in my head. What I do want, though, is I do want EA Sports to put me in the fucking UFC game so I could, like,
from Hell
Dude.
Patel in the fucking EA Sports game. Damn it!
You
now I gotta say
motherfuckers need to
explicit.
put me in
Yeah.
that goddamn game,
Yes.
dude. I did all the motion capture shit. I did all the photos and stuff like Ultimate Fighter. Didn't put me in the game. They're like, we're putting you guys in the game. Everyone, my friends all play, and they're like, dude, why aren't you in the game? Why aren't you in the game? I'm like, I don't know, man. These people pick and choose what the fuck they want in the game, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I will never play your fucking game, and I love video games, especially fighting games, but I will never play your game until you put me in it. So until that day, fuck you guys right back.
All right, she says, fuck you. I'll put me in the game. Fuck you. And I need a tune-up fight with Conor McGregor, motherfucker.
Yep.
And you know, I won't forget the time that I defeated Uriah Faber. I got it. This is going to be a cool post-fight speech, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, my God. I can only imagine your tweets.
Well, I'll be watching for sure, and it's exciting. This is on the real ESPN, not streaming shit.
Yep.
Because
I
have trouble with that where I live. So I'm like in a rural area. I got the best internet money can buy out here. But sometimes these streams break, man. And, you know.
A lot of people watching at once.
I got 5 sons. They fucking stream Fortnite or whatever all night long. And
ew, man. Just throw that, dude. Just throw their shit away, man. Make them play a real game like PUBG.
Yeah,
that's a real man's game right there.
Yeah, PUBG's the other one, and they like I don't know, they play all kinds of weird shit, but
I'm a video gamer too. I love playing video games. I stream and shit too.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
On Twitch and whatnot.
I was on Twitch. I just moved over to Mixer.
Okay.
I like Mixer a lot better. Mixer is like more of a Microsoft Xbox kind of platform, but Twitch is super diluted with a lot of toxic assholes and people just talk shit. And those are like I don't know, not my crowd. People on Mixer are way more fun, way more friendly. Mixer's a lot more interactive with like the fans and people watching. So I just like that a lot more. I'm an interactive kind of person, so I like the interaction. So Mixer's more like that.
My kids have been playing the Mortal Kombat 11 a lot lately, so.
Oh really? Oh man, I love Mortal Kombat games too. Those games are dope.
I'm like,
I grew up, dude. Mortal Kombat 3 was like my jam. Dude.
Oh!
I would go 7-Eleven. I'd go 7-Eleven down the street and just throw quarters in that fucking machine, man.
2 was this is an age thing, but I think 2 was my favorite. You know, gosh dang, Liu Kang.
I like 2 too.
That was a good game, and then like you know, so my son downloaded. He's 17, so he got Mortal Kombat 11. So he says, Dad, I got this. They gave me the really old Mortal Kombat movie. I'm like, is that old? What the hell are you talking about, man? But then it is kind of old. It's like the 90s. So.
It's pretty fucking old. Yeah, it's like 20 years old.
Yeah. So it's like,
oh my God.
Damn. All right. Awesome.
It's a pretty good movie, though. I remember that movie.
It was good.
Dope.
Johnny.
You know what that movie sucked was the Street Fighter version with Jean-Claude Van Damme. I thought that movie was crap.
Yeah.
I thought they did a poor job with Street Fighter.
No. What was the best movie he was in? It was Bloodsport. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Kumite.
Dude, Bloodsport and Kickboxer.
Yeah, Kickboxer.
And like the Rocky movies.
Yeah.
Growing up, for me, like, because I'm an 80s baby, man. Like, I was born in 82.
Yeah.
So, like, those movies for me were, like, the things that made me want to be a fighter, honestly.
Really?
Like, yeah, like, Bloodsport, it was like King of the Mountain kind of shit, you know what I mean? You go in the Kumite, and it's like last man fucking standing. Like, that shit was dope to me. And then Rocky really stood out with me because he wasn't like a born boxer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was just like a tough Italian dude and kind of went in there a little hard-headed, but, like, he proved to the world that don't matter, like, tough, like, will and determination, like, will get you what you want, you know what I mean? And that's kind of person I am, too, so I just related a lot to that, and those movies were a big inspiration to me as far as, like, me becoming a fighter.
Can you imagine?
Those and also, like, American Ninja movies.
Oh, yes, Michael Dudikoff, baby. They're on Amazon right now.
Yeah, dude, I love those movies,
yes.
man. Those movies were shit. Those were the shit.
Was
dude.
that something Joe Jones or whatever? Woo, the black guy. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
That guy was awesome. He died young, man. He died young. Dudikoff's still alive.
That's sad. I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, he's 60-something now. Isn't that crazy? I looked this up the other day. It's so funny you mentioned that. You imagine if Rocky was a mixed martial arts movie? You know, it's not about how many times you get foot swept. It's about how many times you get foot swept and get up.
Oh my God.
Andrew, get back here. Shit, man. Hey, listen.
I can't concentrate.
Hey, you know, number one, I don't know. Oh, shit. But listen, man, I appreciate you coming on. I think we did it. We picked the fights. I'm looking forward to watching you on big ESPN, not having to stream shit all those eyes are going to be on you,
Yeah.
man. And big fan of listening to you on the MMA Roasted podcast. I hope you come back when you're with this
Man,
fight.
appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. And if you call anyone out for a tune-up fight, man, just remember who sent you.
I know. You know what I was gonna say is, like, I'm kind of not really fond of the ESPN app because I have Fight Pass,
Yeah.
which I pay for, which I think is
I know.
fucking stupid. I have to even pay for.
Yeah, you
But
guys
then
should
it's
get
like I'm
free.
not. Yeah, I don't want to pay for Fight Pass and then have to pay for like ESPN too.
Yeah.
Like, geez, man, like, why can't they make it like a package deal?
I know.
Like, maybe make it like $5 more or something, but make it a package deal where you get both. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of me having to pay separately for two different things. Like, I don't know. That's the only thing. That's my only beef with it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to be on ESPN, basically the biggest sports stage in the world. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be dope.
Awesome, buddy. Well, I appreciate you coming on, and best of luck, man. We'll have to do it again.
Thank you, man. Yeah, totally. I'm down, man. I'm down. I love the banner. Keep the shit up on Twitter, man. I love the tweets, man. Shit puts a smile on my face. I love that.
Awesome, man. That's good to hear. That's and that account's not really to be mean. It's really just a big joke. And if I ever hurt anyone's feelings, it's never intentional. So.
Someone gets their feelings hurt, they need to fucking take a step back and look at themselves.
That's
honestly,
right.
Like, they need to fucking relax.
That's right.
Like, too many people are getting their feelings and shit. Your feelings don't belong in anything besides your fucking things you're passionate about in life. You know what
That's
I mean?
right.
Like, someone says something that hurts your feelings, and to me, they won. So that kind of shit rolls off my back. You know what I
Good.
mean? I don't know. That's just my aspect of it. I think people are too emotional with shit, and you know what I mean? If someone can't talk shit to you and you can't let it roll off your back, then there's something fucking wrong with you. You got some real pride issues.
Yeah, you do, man. Well, listen, this podcast will come out on Wednesday, but if you're on the Periscope, I'm going to leave it up, and you can watch it as many times as you want until it comes out. And that's it, man. Oh, you still there? Oh,
Nope.
you glitched for a second there, buddy.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to let you off here. Thanks so much again.
Sweet, thank you. Thanks for having me, Aaron. Have a good one, buddy.
All right, brother. You too. All right.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks, man. Bye.
Bye.
All right, Vince Pichel, that was awesome, man. I've never had such a inside look at a fighter, you know, getting ready for his fight, like a week out from his fight. I mean, how cool is that, really? And I really appreciate the inside look, the inside scoop on some of the stuff that went on The Ultimate Fighter, and you know, he's one of the good guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing him fight. And that's it for me for now. Until next time, shalom.
Please remember to support the podcast by visiting the affiliate links on AaronSaysWhat.com.
Are you looking for a permanent home for your podcast? Well, Spreaker can do it all. Spreaker will give you your own RSS feed that you can submit to other platforms, including iTunes. Spreaker's mobile app will let you record from your smartphone, or you can use their web-based console with everything you need to record. Their podcasting plans include being able to host multiple shows at no extra charge. Got a YouTube channel? Spreaker's got you covered. You can effortlessly upload your podcast audio to your channel. You can even move your current podcast to Spreaker without losing any of your iTunes subscribers. Try any plan 30 days for free using promo code ASW.